It's gonna get a lot of oil anymore.
But the shea butter turned into an oil. I put in a lot of shea butter. So
It doesn't even look like damaged stuff.
you're literally in the back of my. Are you in the back of my video?
Well, I'm move.
Huh?
I'll move. I just.
You don't have to. I was just saying.
Wait, are you starting it already?
Yeah, I've already started.
Oh, shoot. But it's not slow. I'm just gonna wait to see if it's slow.
Hey, my four people. Girl, so today we're gonna talk about why y'all not using soap. Well, not y'all, cause y'all follow me, so y'all know. Y'all know, soap is a must, or you will be musty. Hey, Naya. Hey, you. So, girl. So I don't know if you guys know, I did what did I do? I did like a little experiment, right? So I did my experiment. I'm live on Chrissy Live. I love Chrissy. Actually, let me see. Chrissy be talking. Chrissy is live. She's talking about what does leaving hood culture look like. That's a good topic. You go, girl. But I love people doing call-ins. I wish I had enough people. She got like 2,000 people in her live, though. I wish I could do call-ins. But no, I want to talk about people not using soap. So I did an experiment, right? Where I was like, okay, people be saying don't wash your meow with soap, right? Because they're like, oh, it's bad for you. You don't wash it with soap. And for me, I thought they were talking about the inside. Like, don't wash the inside with soap, right? So I mean, I already know don't wash the inside with soap. So I'm like, okay, I'm assuming they're talking about not washing the outside with soap. Y'all follow me? So I did a little 3-day experiment. So I wouldn't be biased, because I feel like, yeah, just so I wouldn't be biased, I was like, I'm gonna have my man smell it, okay? Well, so I did. And here's the tea on that. First day, I was good. Second day, it was like a little bit of a twang, but it ain't nothing crazy. Third day, and what I did is just washed it with just water, just how they be saying, just water, and you just rinse it with water. That's it. So I was like, okay, cool. That's what I tried. Third day, sis, it's a hot mess. Like, you don't do that. That's not something you do, okay? So, but the topic now is the fact that people are in my comments talking about, no, you're not supposed to use soap. My coochie smell good and I don't use no soap. And I'm like, girl, you don't use soap on the outside? Like, you poop at the back and then you wipe and then you got the nerve to not use, and then doo-doo germs are getting on your coochie. I hate saying it like this, but we all know doo-doo germs get on your coochie. Is it okay to use products like the honey pot? I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm gonna say it depends. So yeah, doo-doo particles and doo-doo germs be getting on the coochie still, and that's why you should use soap. And people be arguing with me like, no, I just use water. I'm like, so you got 30-day-old doo-doo particles on your girl. Like, how dare you do that to her? Like, you are disrespectful. So yeah, I just want to know how. I think they lying, because you know how girls also be like, oh look, there's nothing in my underwear. Hey, Talon. So, oh, I'm glad you're in here, Talon, because I need you to roast me a little bit because I've been just wild. Why do I got 30-day-old flowers and they're dry? And why are my nails like this? I don't care about myself. Why I'm sitting here talking about girls and doo-doo particles. I clearly don't care about myself, but no. Really, you know how girls be like, oh, girls be like, oh, there's nothing in my underwear, and they'll have some white underwear and be like, I don't have anything. And it's like, girl, it's a natural cleaning thing. So if your coochie is going through a natural cleaning cycle, you're gonna have something there. Stop playing with me. That's how I feel about girls not using soap on their girl. Cause I'm like, there's shit. It's poop. It's poop right there. So, do any of y'all just like not use soap? Or am I just tripping? Because at first I was like, nah, I'm right. And then the other half of me is like, no, you shouldn't be. I don't know. I'm just like wavering on it. Like, I feel like deep down in my heart, I have to wash dookie particles with soap. Like, I have to. Like, if I don't, I'm mad. I will be angry. Okay. Do I use panty liners? Yes, I do. I don't use them all the time, but I do. Exactly. See? So I tried it once. It's a no for me. Literally, I tried it too, and it didn't. No, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I just stank. No, I don't stink. I'm not gonna say I stink. I'm gonna say I'm gonna wash my doo-doo particles off of me. No, was I just thinking? Somebody asked about the honey pot. So the honey pot is good, but I came across this girl that said that it says no fragrance added, and technically she's lying because essential oils are fragrance, and I add that into my stuff like that I sell. So if I'm gonna say no fragrance added, it's gonna be like my scrub, the coconut scrub, where there's literally nothing added into that. It's just salt and oil. That's it. So if you can take fragrances down there in the sense of essential oil fragrances at a low dose, then yes. And also, let's get on the topic of innies and outies, because they've been talking about that. If you have an outie, you get what I'm saying? If you got an outie, don't use a honey pot because it's got menthol. And menthol will be really fresh, and I feel like the outies are like that skin is very open, you get what I'm saying, and fresh. So I think that people shouldn't do that. I don't think the outies should do that. The any girls though, where like everything is tucked in, girl, Talon, you know what an outie is. Where everything is tucked in, I think that it's okay because it's not fresh, like open down there. You know what I'm saying? Let me not have to. Okay, so I'm gonna explain outies. I'm gonna explain innies, and I hope you get what I'm saying. Okay, so you get what I'm saying. But like, outies is when everything, like, hey, I'm out here. Innies is like when everything's like, don't look at me. Peek. I need to stop. I do too much. But yeah, if you have an out girl, I wouldn't use it because putting a menthol pad on it is going to be a little bit too cooling for you. But it is okay to use her products. Like her wash, it has in the ending of it, it does say hydrogen peroxide in her ingredients. I didn't like her wash, but I see that it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, hi. I feel like, was that? I don't know. But yeah, that was my main thing. I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy when it came down to washing homegirl with soap. And then what are y'all washing with? Because I don't use loofahs. I don't use Go ahead, XO Kelly. Go ahead with your question. Um, I don't use Why you change your name? Anyway, I don't use loofahs to like wash my body. I feel like I feel like your hands are cool, but I'd rather use a rag. Like I've done it where I'm just like, oh, I'll just wash my hand before, and it's simple, it's cool. But like I feel better using a washcloth. But who's washing with a loofah? Who? I get that if you're not. I change my towel. How often do I ask you for a little towel? I ask for a little towel all the time. You wash with loofahs? Tawan. The Dove, the black one? I think I know what you're talking about. There's the black Dove man loofah. You don't wash with loofahs, Tawan. She probably do. Girl, no. I feel like loofahs are so nasty. Like that plastic, it's just plastic. It has two sides. Let me look this up. Hold on. Images. Oh, this thing? I see what you're saying. You do not. You do not. No, you don't. How? You wash girl with that? It looks cool that it has two sides though. Like one side looks really, what do you call it? The gray thing? Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Who wash? How do you wash the any? Like how you wash anything else, girl? You just wash. Hold on. I'm trying to get back to my comments. Okay. See, yeah, a rag. That's what I feel like. People be using like the loofahs for that, and I'm like, how you get in that? Like how are you doing that? Kelly, you never asked your question. But what was I just thinking? How do you, I don't know if this is, let me look. I feel like some of these things are weird to ask. Y'all, I'm looking at my nails on this live. Oh, my man and I were talking about getting. Say that I don't. Girl, do you want me to? Do you want me to keep that hidden, or do you want me to tell you? Because I will tell you. Just water. He said, just water. So girl, the issue isn't the soap you use for the reason why it's dry. The issue is you might not be feeling it. Like you might not be into what's happening, and that's why it gets like that. You know what? I'm glad you said that, because I'm sick of men trying to act like women are the issue. Like, look, honey, if I'm not juicy down there and you scraping, I might not like you. Not I might not, I don't. I'm not feeling it at all. Whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. So I guess maybe you should say, actually, Like, are you feeling it? Like, if you're not feeling it, then you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to add in something, you could do like a yoni oil. You could do like a coconut oil. You could do, but if it's just not right there, then I would just stop. But you could do like a coconut oil. As long as your pH balance is already good, then you could do a coconut oil. You could do. I've heard of people using olive oil. I've never done it, but I've heard of people doing that. If you aren't prone to yeast infections like me, you could do like a lubrication. I can't do lubrication because I will get a yeast infection the next day and be so sad, and I would hate every man in the world. So, yeah, that is my suggestion to you, girl. Because, yeah. But I am really sick. I mean, are you drinking plenty of water? Title had me. Well, seriously, because I heard girls wasn't using soap on their cootie cats, and I was like, I need to check in. Hello. The issue might not. Well, okay. So if you're not drinking a lot of water, then that's gonna show up in other areas like your skin. So you would know. You would know. Really, Talon? That I've never had that because them glands be secreting when I'm good. When I'm not, it's like desert, Arizona desert, sandy desert. But I feel like if you're not drinking a lot of water, you'll notice that your skin is looking really dry and dehydrated. Your pee is yellow, stuff like that. It wouldn't just show up right there, right like that. Why am I stuttering? But yeah, I've never had it depend on my cycle. But I could see that happening. I definitely can. Yeah. Good question though. Does anybody else have any other questions? I like that. That's just my take. And does anybody else use any type of like lubricant that's not like the over-the-counter lubricant that works for you? And I've heard also use water-based ones. Use water-based ones, but like, no, not for me. All right, nobody's saying anything.
Your stream is freezing for some reason. It's like loading.
It's loading?
Yeah, look it. All of a sudden it stopped. Like it goes and then you have 21 people in there, but it keeps messing up. Or is that just not my thing?
Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Okay. We don't ever use lubricants though. No, I'm not saying that if it's dry. I'm not saying if it's dry you shouldn't be using lubricants. I mean, if it's dry you should be using. I'm saying, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So I'm not frozen. It's just your thing. Whack. I'm just kidding. But you can use a lubricant. You don't have to. It's all, girl, Kelly, is you feeling it or no? Is the question. Are you feeling the, are you feeling like jiggy or are you not feeling jiggy? I feel like that's honestly the answer. She said it's fuzzy. I be feeling it though. Then I don't know. Huh? No, I can see. I was talking to this guy. He said. Somebody told you if she don't taste like fruit, I'm out. I would have been like, Peace out. It could be hormonal. Exactly. It could be a hormonal thing. That is very true. Or if you're on birth control, that can affect it too. Yeah, that can affect it. But if you don't taste like fruit, what? Hold on, let me talking to this guy, and he said if she don't taste like fruit, I'm out. Girl, what? Like, what is it? What do you? Why is that something? Are you a tree? Are you fruit bearing? Like bearing? Are you got a peach hanging off you or something? Does it look like you're supposed to? Exactly. Does it look like you're supposed to? I would be like, smell these pheromones, boy. Get together.
That's the number one thing that comes from drugs.
What? Hormones?
What you said.
Because they are not sexually aroused. Exactly. That's what I think. Or it could be hormonal. That is very true too. If you and birth control too, because that affects your hormones as well. I kind of forgot about that. But how is foreplay? That's a good question too. Not that you Googled this. Okay, tech man.
I'm trying.
The tech man out here, y'all. Or if you're under psychological stress. Are you stressed, girl? We all stressed out here. It's a pandemic. Here you go. If he was a child, like. Not that your first name is your first name and your last name, it says last name. First name, last name, I'm dead. But yeah, it could just be hormonal. And it could be that you're not feeling it. But she says she's feeling it. You just might need a little bit of, you know what I mean? Like the beginning part need to be hype, you know? You know, the build up. That's that. Try it. Hey. This is the most people that have been in my life in a long time, and I'm so happy. What's up? And while you coming in my room, tell me if you wash your cat with soap or not. Do you let doo-doo particles sit on your poom poom? Or no? While you here, let me know. I use Castile soap. Me too. I'm not on birth control. I don't have. Ooh, these comments. Are you nervous? You could be nervous too. Like, because you're new to this. You could be like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be scared.